Welcome back to We Got the Runs. This is episode 2 where we are giving you the rundown on the rules of the road.
That's right, your boys are back for episode 2.
And that's the rules of the road out here in California.
We are your hosts, Rabbit, aka Brad.
And this is Upper Decker, aka Kyle.
What's going on, Kyle?
Dude, not much, man. It's the weekend and it's a freaking beautiful day out here in Temecula. It's nice and sunny.
Nice and sunny, the temperature's perfect. And you rode your bike up here, didn't you?
Yeah, man. I rode my motorcycle out here. It was a nice little ride. I drove through Fallbrook for the first time, which is weird because I've lived in San Diego my whole life. I've never been to Fallbrook.
Fallbrook's a nice area. We used to play their baseball team and crush them every single year in high school.
I bet, because they're probably too busy, raking their, yards or something.
Mowing their yards.
Yeah, it's just, like wide open spaces, a lot of cows, a lot of probably cow shit. But, yeah, it was really pretty. But, yeah, man, unbelievable.
So, Kyle wants to talk about something that is very close and deep to his heart.
Yeah, near and dear.
So why don't we get into that?
I don't even how is that even a saying? Near and dear, near and dear,
near the deer,
like a deer,
like a deer
with antlers,
or hey deer,
or deer, you're making a letter. I just don't get that one.
I don't get it either.
But yeah, man, I was fuck. So I'm on my motorbike and I'm making a right-hand turn at a stoplight. And there's a bunch of cars that are, making that same right-hand turn, but I'm not going to wait behind these cars. No. I'm going to do a legal splitting of the lanes, and then I go up, and then I stop and I'm looking to my right, and it's this old guy. And of course it's an old guy, dude, and you could just tell the guy's mad.
Well, old people suck,
Dude, they suck hard. But so I'm about to make this right-hand turn, and then I've been waiting, and traffic is just nonstop going, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get a little bit ahead of this car, and dude, I get ahead to make the turn, and all of a sudden he gasses it and almost runs into me. I look behind him, I'm like, are you kidding me? And dude, he flips me off. I'm doing a completely legal thing. I'm splitting the lanes. I'm making a right-hand turn when you can make a right-hand turn when it's safe. And he's mad that I got in front of him. He flips me off. He almost runs into me. And then when I get going, making a right, he comes beside me. He flips me off again. And I see his wife, or I'm guessing it's his wife. Maybe it's his girlfriend. I don't know. But he's really old. And she's trying to calm him down. I'm like, dude, fuck you.
Get off my road, youngster.
Dude, why are you so mad to the point where you're gonna run me over because I got in front of you?
That happened to me the other day too. People are fucking savages out here on the road.
Dude, psycho.
In California, I don't know if you've ever heard of this thing called the California Stop. It's not a real thing. It's made up. It's just an excuse for people to run stop signs and be unsafe and to hit pedestrians and stuff like that.
Dude, that's my biggest pet peeve, which is weird too. What the hell's a pet peeve?
It's
something that bothers you? But where the hell did that saying come from?
There's a lot of sayings, Kyle.
That's a weird saying. What? I got this pet peeve.
There's a lot of things in this world that don't make sense.
That's kind of funny, though. That's a good name for a dog. It's my pet peeve.
I always wanted to name my dog Steve or something.
I like peeves.
Get over here, Steve.
But yeah, dude, stop signs. That's one that fucking, all day, every day pisses me off. Say you got a 4-way stop sign, right?
Yeah.
And then you're coming up to that stop sign, and then you see another car coming up to that same stop sign. Dude, they're going to stop 10 feet back behind the stop sign acting like they got there first every time.
Yeah.
It's dude, you got to get to the line, do a complete stop, That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Something similar happened to me. So, four-way stop, and there was two cars to the right. You know, they were going straight. So, I was going straight. They were going straight, but they were on my right-hand side. The first car goes, and I pull up before the second car gets up to the line, and he flips out when I start going. Because, you know, like you said, get up to the line first. That means you get to go. But no, this guy got all pissed off, started screaming, yelling, started hitting the steering wheel.
Hitting his steering wheel? What?
He's just like, son of a bitch. I felt like
Why the fuck you... Stupid car.
fuck you, car. Even though it's not the car's fault, you're just impatient. You're just an impatient dick.
Dude.
And that's not how the world works.
I'm super impatient person as it is, but it's like, God, what is wrong with you? You gotta chill, bro.
You know what else that kind of drives me crazy is when people are texting and driving on their phones.
Dude, is that a fucking earthquake?
No, it's just the garage that's under us.
Oh, shit. Dude, I thought we were in a San Andreas fault right now.
In my condo complex, the garage doors, or the garages, are below us. And it's not my garage, it's somebody else's garage. Major design flaw.
They didn't tell you that when you bought the place, now did they?
Nope. Those real estate fucking agents were real sneaky about that one.
You bought a place from a dang Asian?
No, they were Hispanic.
Oh. Damn. Well, Tulu, motherfucker.
The two questions I had before I bought this place: was there a murder, and are there ghosts haunting this place?
Valid questions.
Yeah, because ghosts are spooky, man. I don't want to mess with that shit.
Yeah, fuck ghosts. That's what I say.
But back to rules of the road, Kyle. Since you're a delivery boy, you run into mayhem out on the street all the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why, like, I don't even... what I do is I try not to, like, when I'm out there driving, man, I just, you know, everybody's doing the wrong thing. So you can't try to, like, be Mr. Police Officer out there, because you'll never win, because nobody's doing anything they're supposed to do. Like, take lane changing, for example. The proper way to make a lane change is you signal first,
Oh, yeah.
and then when it is safe, you get into the other lane. This is how they do it out here. As they're changing the lane, they signal.
Yeah, so
What is that doing?
they're halfway into the other lane, then they signal.
What is that doing? It's doing jack shit. God, it's so stupid. You might as well not even use your signal.
And people don't even check their blind spots, too.
No.
I cannot tell you how many times I've almost been hit because somebody just checked their mirrors and not their blind spots.
It's downright dangerous.
Well said, Kyle. Well said.
Well, yeah, like, and also, like, say they're making, you know, a turn at a stoplight, you know, and they're turning left. They'll get into that left turn lane, and then they'll put on their signal. It's like, hey, dumb shit, we know you're turning left now. We now know you're in the damn lane, you're turning left. We know you're turning left now. You should have put on that signal before you got in the fucking lane. You damn asshole.
You jackass?
Mm.
Oh, this is scary. So, not too long ago, in the Temecula area off the 15, kind of over by the Old Town area. It's just like the downtown area. And it was...
Dangerous.
Dangerous as fuck. So, anyways, this lady was driving to work, you know.
Okay, there's a problem right there.
Women drivers,
Yeah.
you're right. And two wrongs don't make a right. So, anyways, it's a very sad story, actually. So she's driving, and then this guy in this truck just comes flying and rear ends her. She goes flying over, and car's destroyed, and she doesn't make it. And the dude was on meth.
Oh
And
my
he had a
God.
prior arrest of a DUI like not too long ago.
Dude, come on, man.
Doing meth and boozing?
What is he, Breaking Bad? Dumb shit.
But yeah, I mean, you got to be very, very aware of not just what
Yes.
you're doing, but what other people are doing
Oh,
too.
that's the biggest thing. Speaking of wrecks, man, when I was working the other day, literally, I think it was 3 days ago, accident happened to me, or not to me, right next to me in the morning. It was at a traffic light. I'm turning left, and there's cars to the right of me going straight. So the green light turns for me, the green arrow turns for me to go. So I start going. And then on the other side, same thing for them to turn their left. And dude, the guy next to me just fucking goes. It's red for him. He goes and he runs right into the person turning, T-bones the car about, "Arr!" And I'm like, oh shit. I pull over, I put on my hazards. I'm like, what do I do? So I call my boss. And then as I'm calling, some lady comes up to me. She's like, "Are you calling 911?" I'm like, no, I'm actually calling my boss. But in that instance, I thought it'd be funny if I just turned to the lady when she's like, "Are you calling 911?" Like, "No, ma'am, I got a job to do."
I got packages to
But yeah, it's
deliver.
just crazy. I was like, dude, both of them are so stupid. The person that went for no fucking reason, he's stupid as fuck. But also the person that was making the turn, stupid too. Like, how'd you not see that shit coming? I saw it coming and I honked my horn and they still ran into each other.
Stupid
It's
is
like,
as stupid does.
this is the thing at stoplights, man. It's green. You go when it is safe. When it's safe, dude, you gotta at least wait 3 seconds at startup, and you gotta look left, right, left. Green does not mean go. It means go when it is safe.
Safe to go.
I digress. One other thing that really fucking pisses me off, and I don't think this will ever change, is the rule of the fast lane on the freeway.
You know what I really hate about the fast lane on the freeway is when trucks drive. And
In the
talking
fast lane?
in the fast lane. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about pickup trucks. I'm talking about like fucking semi trucks.
Yeah. I mean, you can, if they're passing, the fast lane is a passing lane. Passing lane. That's it. You pass in that lane and then you get the fuck over. And then when you come up to a car that you're going faster than, you pass him and then you get back over. And if everybody fucking did that, there wouldn't be traffic on the I-5.
If people did that, then, you know, so many world problems would be solved.
But dude, this is my theory about, I got a lot of theories about driving, but this here, I'll give you a little background as to one of my theories. Okay, look how stupid this shit is. You take the driving test back when you're fucking 16, and then you're good to go for life. How does that make any sense?
I don't think you're good for life anymore. I think that actually just changed.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're good to go for a majority of your life until you're like fucking 55 or
You're
60.
100. Yeah, I think my dad has to take the driving test again.
Good. I feel like people should take it every 5 years. Like, fuck. People don't know any of the damn rules of the road. They're out there driving like damn Nazis. But yeah, so my theory is it's all about money, man. It's all about money. And like, think about it. If people aren't getting in accidents, there's no money in that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no money. That's why they want us driving like shit. They want us out there crashing and dying and everything else, man. It's like population control, the auto insurance companies that, you know, the
Oh, they're making a killing, of course.
yeah, like the people that fix your cars, all that shit. See? So they need us to crash. It's fucking annoying.
Speaking of fixing your cars, I had recently had to go take my car in. I have a Jeep Wrangler, and I had to go take it to the dealership because it was leaking oil. And these fucking assholes.
Well, you took it to the Steelership for one.
The dealership, exactly. Which I learned a valuable lesson.
You don't do that.
You don't do that. So I took it to the dealership to have it looked at for an oil leak. And then they're like, oh, yeah, you're going to need this gasket and this gasket and this gasket. And you're going to need this replaced too. And then we're just going to take your whole your whole drip pan out. We're gonna clean that out. That's gonna be about $500." And they told me all the shit afterwards too. So they did all this work. I just thought they were gonna replace a couple gaskets, and then they ended up like taking my whole like it's the drip pan, right? They took the drip pan off, and then they cleaned the whole thing. They're like, "Yeah, you needed it because it was really bad." So we cleaned it, and they had it for 3 days, dude. And then they charged me like $2,000 something dollars. And I'm like, "What exactly did you guys do?" And they're like, "Well, we did this, this, and this." I'm like, "Well, how much were the parts?" And he's like, "Oh, the parts, they were about $400." And then I'm like, "Well, what else did you charge me for labor? The rest was for labor?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Jeez."
Yeah, man, those mechanics, they gotta make that dough.
I swear, man, they're just like, they're so money hungry. They're just making up parts at this point. Yeah, your flux capacitor, that needs to be replaced too. You're not gonna be able to go back to the future without a new flux capacitor. You know, something else that really kind of bugs me too about drivers is, if you ever followed a school bus full of kids, small little children, right? And the school bus comes to a stop, and then this little stop sign comes flapping out that says stop, right?
Yeah.
People don't stop all the time for that.
Oh, no, they see stop and they're like, fuck that, I gotta go home and watch Jeopardy.
I gotta go home and watch.
And that's unbelievably like, oh, God, you should get shot if you do that. Like, you're putting all those kids' lives in danger just so you, like, what are you in a rush for, dude?
They're in a rush because
everybody's always in a rush.
They're in a rush to go home and listen to the Runs podcast.
Oh, there you go. That might be the reason.
But hey,
and that's fine. If you gotta go do that, then run over that kid.
But you know what? It's gonna be there when you get there, regardless. So there's no need to speed.
Or you could just listen to it while you're driving, and maybe then you'll slow down.
Or fuck it, keep kids dead full speed ahead, right?
Yeah, might as well.
So what did we learn today, boys and girls, about the road?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, and be aware of your surroundings. Especially be looking out for old people. Which brings us to Old People Suck.
Old people suck!
That was a good segue. I like that. So, yeah, old people suck. And we're going to talk about how old people suck and how much they suck. How much do they suck, Kyle?
Dude, they suck so much.
And since we were talking about rules of the road, I want to talk about how terrible old people are at driving.
I almost don't blame them. I mean, we're not that old, but I can imagine, shit starts going, your vision, your hearing, your motor skills.
Yep.
Oh,
my grandma.
Wow, is that why they call it motor skills?
There you go.
Wow.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
My grandma, she got so old that she was so old she got to the point where she would pass out. Like if she was like at a stop sign or something, she'd pass out. Just Yeah. And then she'd like wake up,
Gotta go. Where is it going again?
This isn't hometown buffet.
This isn't Applebee's. Where's Applebee's?
Gertrude. Where's Applebee's?
I need to go to CVS to get my prescriptions. That's all old people do is they drive to CVS and stand in line to get all their freaking meds that they gotta take.
Yeah.
I mean, they are making the world go round. I mean, prescription pills is like one of the biggest businesses around. So, I mean, that's probably why the government likes old people to stick around.
Oh, yeah.
So they could just rake in the dough.
But they also like them to die, too.
Yeah, because they're all living off Social Security and
exactly.
Shit that we're not going to get.
Yep.
Because they're clogging it up.
Yep.
Taking it all.
Old people suck.
God damn, old people.
Whenever I see a really old, decrepit man or woman driving on the road, I try to stay far away from them.
How about this? When you ever see old people dancing.
Oh, yeah.
God. I think women think it's cute, but I want to barf.
I'm gonna put a video up right now, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We were at this bar, and I don't know what it is about.
It's an old people bar, I guess.
It is. It's like middle-aged white people, and just
Yeah.
they dance like really weird.
Middle-aged.
Well, they were like middle-aged to like older.
They're pretty old, and
I'd say like 50 and up.
yeah, and they think it's cute, and they think they're having fun, and they think it's funny, but it's not. It's disturbing.
You know what else sucks about old people? They
What?
smell.
Well, yeah, they smell like antique stores.
Antique stores and those hard strawberry candies.
It's because they're old and their skin's like decaying, so they'll smell like old furniture.
But you know what? Old people have really good drugs, though, like you were just saying.
Yeah, I mean, but they won't share them
They won't. No.
because they need them.
They're stingy with that shit.
This is my Monday drugs. This is my Tuesday drugs, and then I gotta go back to CVS and drive my car and put everybody's lives in danger so I could get my drugs. Oh God.
You're 760. Tell us your most embarrassing stories. No BS from when you were kids. Does anything come to
Holy
mind, Kyle?
shit. I actually do have some embarrassing stories. I just thought I was like,
I have one too. You want to go first?
yeah, I'll go first, and yeah, it's actually pretty embarrassing. But yeah, I remember being in junior high, and this particular, I think it was junior high. It's junior high, and this particular junior high, we had like classrooms that were like way out there, like in these like trailers. So it was like really far from the bathroom. So I remember I was like sick or something. I was sick, and
Did you have the shits?
yeah,
Or
I almost-
the runs?
I think I might have the runs, but no, I like legit fucking shit my pants. I shit my pants.
Wait,
in-
this was in middle school?
yeah, in middle
my
school. I was
God.
sick, man. I was sick. And like all of a sudden, you know when you think like, hey, I might have to fart. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just like toot a little and see what happens. And no, I did not have to toot.
So-
I freaking diarrheaed.
You're expecting a satisfying fart coming out of your
Dude,
blood,
yeah,
but
so
instead
I-
a bunch of shit came
Dude,
out.
I diarrheaed, and I was I was like knee deep in this classroom. Like, it was jam packed with kids, you know. So I'm like, oh crap. So I'm like, how do
Literally.
yeah, like how do I make my way through these kids without being like noticed or smelt? And you know what? I actually did it to a T. I don't know. I got up. I like just started to make my way to the door. I went to the door. I remember I went into the bathroom, and I just started cleaning that shit. I was like, holy fuck. And dude, no one ever found out.
Really?
Until today, I guess. But yeah, that's probably one of my most embarrassing stories.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've pooped my pants plenty of times, you know.
Yeah,
As,
let's just hear
as a
it.
young adult.
Yeah, let's hear a story. I think shitting your pants story is kind of cool. Well, just give us a story then.
All right. Well, this is a short story, the shit part. So I was at Home Depot actually. And
Home Depot.
Home Depot, love that place. I was at Home
like
Depot,
those, but-
you know, just enjoying myself, just looking at all the home
Tools.
improvement, all the
Dude,
tools.
who doesn't like that?
Dude,
How
so-
long ago was this? This sounds recent.
Yeah, this was a couple years ago.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, yeah, is correct, Kyle. So I was at Home Depot and I forgot what I was looking at, but
Shovels and just shovels make you shit.
yeah, shovels and saws and toilets.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
So I was just, you know, kind of the same thing. I had to let out a little toot, you know. I was gonna just, you know, toot a little bit, and then it wasn't a toot. Instead of a satisfying fart, I got a bunch of shit in my
Oh.
pants. And so I had to do that fucking awkward shuffle. You're like,
Like-
oh my God, oh my God,
Like,
oh my
damn it,
God.
not again.
And then I had, here's what was the bad
Sir,
thing.
where's your bathroom?
Exactly. I found somebody who worked there, and I was holding my ass, And I'm like, where's your bathroom at? And then he just pointed off into the distance. I'm like, fuck. So I had to waddle, which seemed to be miles and miles. And then I finally got there, and then I could feel it dripping down my leg.
Ew.
Yeah, it was bad. And then, so I got to the bathroom.
Dude, I would have taken off my jeans and just flushed them down the toilet, dude. I would have been like, fuck it.
Yeah, it was bad. And I threw my little boy panties away.
Flush them down the toilet. Flush.
I thought about it, but I was like,
I would have done that. I would have taken my underwear off, put them down the toilet, flush, and then I would have went back to that same guy and be like, hey,
clean up on aisle 5.
yeah, you might want to go check that bathroom. There's something wrong with it. All right, well, let's hear your embarrassing story now.
Okay, so when I was a little kid, we would go to the beach as a family, and I had to be maybe 4 or 5. And, you know, there's certain things in your life that you remember. You know, growing up, from when you were a little kid up until now. There's certain things you remember, unless you're Kyle, or your memory isn't that great. So
I don't remember shit.
Because Kyle, as much as you hate old people, I feel like you're an old man trapped in a young boy's body.
You may be right.
I think
maybe
I might
that's
be.
why I hate him so much.
You hate what you have become.
I hate myself.
So, anyways, I was in this stage in my little life where I like to play with my wiener a lot. In public.
Out in public?
When I was a small little boy, I like to play with my wiener. And so I would like pull down my pants and start peeing places. Remember in the last episode, I'm like, well, when I was a small child, I like to pee and poop in weird places. I wasn't kidding.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But I wasn't peeing this time. So when I would go to the beach, we would go to the pier in Oceanside. And so the pier, you can like, you know, run under and stuff like that, right? So I would run under there and I would start playing with my wiener. I'd pull down my little swim trunks and I'd start playing with my wiener, just like flapping it around.
You're like, yes, I can play now.
Like, flippity flap, you know? So I would play with my wiener, and then I remember somebody was there, I think it was my cousins, and they're like, my dad told me this, they were all like, hey, what's Brad doing under the pier? And my dad's like, oh, he's just playing with his wiener again.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can only imagine what other people were thinking when they saw this little boy playing with his wiener underneath the pier.
Dude, well, I guarantee you somebody out there probably took a video of it and he's probably still jerking off to it.
I'm sure he is, because that's some hot little boy action right there.
Flappity flap.
Flappity flap flap.
Alright,
So,
well, that was very disturbing.
Yeah. So those are our most embarrassing stories as children. And we have another comment from Buck Bradley. No relation. So, shot out of a cannon. Oprah Winfrey, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Obama. You have to have sex with one, drink the piss of one, and spend a month living with one. Another good question.
Yeah, that was a very good question. I think I will go first. You have to have sex with one, drink the piss out, and so I would have sex with Steve Austin.
Damn it. I was going to say Steve.
Because he's fucking badass. I would probably drink... I would drink Obama's piss because I wouldn't want to spend a month living with him. That'd be lame.
Well, why not, Kyle? I was your commander-in-chief.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, then I would drink Oprah's... oh, wait, no, I would live with Oprah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah. So there you go.
She's a fucking fox.
What would you do?
Okay, so I'm going to be going in the same direction with the Steve Austin thing. So I would fuck Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh my God, that's... Did we just both openly admit that we're gay?
I mean, everybody's gay once in a while, Kyle.
I guess. I mean, yeah. I feel like most men would probably pick the same thing. That's weird.
I mean, how many guys can say that they've had sex with Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, no kidding. You might as well, like... you would absolutely have like a trophy or something.
That's epic. That's epic as fuck right there. So, yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bang. I would drink Oprah Winfrey's piss. And then...
You would live a month with Obama?
Yeah, because he's probably like a wacky guy, you know?
I mean...
I just imagine him being like Urkel. Just living with Urkel for a month.
I guess that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Probably play golf.
Because he's kind of a fucking nerd, you know?
Yeah. Fuck him. Alright, guys. Well, this is probably going to conclude episode number 2.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave some comments below, and we'll answer your questions in the next episode.
Yes, keep the questions coming because we enjoy them, and I know you enjoy hearing about them.
Yeah, I know that you enjoy hearing about our weird fucking lives.
Yeah, and I know you enjoy listening to this podcast, so keep enjoying and keep listening.
All right.
All right, bitches. See you later.